First, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I tell you, man, the sky is like a freaking onion. Every time we go in to look up one video, we find something else even crazier on top of them. So, apparently, you got a lot of angry customers out there that do not like you. And I told you before that he does these demonstrations. We had a moth that just came here. He does these demonstrations where he basically lies in his demonstrations. He uses high-end projectors. He claims that the screen's going to be used in fully lit environment. He does all these different lies. On top of, like I said, we exposed him in three demonstrations that are missing off his account. So we found a couple of YouTubers that are upset with you. One actually did the same thing that you like to do at the end of the day. He is pretty ticked, and he showed your screen paint completely washed out. As we told you before, this stuff doesn't work. So we got to post this everywhere. This is definitely going. We're going to post the video link to our site. So you come out there and you try to make people believe that your products work. And we've been telling people for the longest time, even through the testing, it doesn't work. And for him to sit there and say, oh, this is bogus. Dude, you deleted videos off your account. We got you exposed, removing videos off your account after making claims that your products were doing this and they were doing that and all that. And you went in to remove the videos, which shows that at the end of the day, you know that your products don't work. It's a short video, but the fellow put in Crows1176 loser, dishonest, lying, and sad. And he mean the daylights out of you. We got another fellow over the top. Right here, he had very little hits. We wanted to expose his videos, and there were people coming in just to check out his videos. There's another person calls Crow a deceitful liar, because what Crow went in is this company right here who makes this screen. Crow went in and did a dishonest video against that product, making that product look bad. And I've had the product here. It doesn't match anything we have over here, but it does work. It does pull a nice, very bright white level. It does do that. It's a very high silver screen. But we never came on and said, oh, it's junk, don't buy it, whatever, so on. So we just say, hey, it doesn't match anything we have over here, but it's still a good product. Well, Crow went in and took that video and made it look awful, absolutely awful. So this guy came in to basically back the company by saying that, no, this fellow Crow came in and basically, he's a deceitful liar. He'll do anything at the end of the day to make his products look good. All right, so I want this upstairs on the monitor. We get a crystal on the monitor. Right now he's in this wall, which is not our technology, and it sucks on the wall. Put in my keyword that I put in. So I told you, like I said, when we do these demonstrations of his screen washing out, it does exactly that. Now, for individuals who have tried, and we've all seen them try to make our products look darker than what they are, of course, number one, we have a batch number, which shows our products tested before we ship them out. And number two, we have exposed and busted these individuals for committing fraud against our company. That's why they sit on the blacklist. They have been exposed. All right, let me see. Yeah, I gotta check this up upstairs. Let me check my door, make sure this tripper doesn't get out. Because you're destructive. I want to take a look at this upstairs on the monitor. We weren't even looking for that video. That video happened to pop up when we were looking for that video. That's the video we're hunting down. Because like I said, that guy hit the nail on the hammer. He explained it crystal clear when he sat there and said that he will go in and trash other people's work just to make his product look good. And he hit the nail on the hammer when he made that statement. So when we saw that, we posted that everywhere so people can see that. That Crow is known for doing these dirty acts. But like I said, along with this fellow who's showing off this screen that is washed out really bad, we show you this and demonstrations on our end that number one, his product doesn't work. But number two, he is caught removing videos off his account when his product is matching the network Gray 773, which exposes him again. Better stand down a little bit here. go. I want to be on here. Go. There's some heavy music, and some of the camera's shaking because I've got a stand right on. I'm gonna go look at this real quick. And like I said, people bought that product, got it home, neither did the Network Gray 773 test on it, or try to use it in a fully lit environment, the screen washes out. That's why something you look at his customers, all his customers are sitting in the dark. And on top of that, they're sitting right up on top of the screen. So that's him coaching them, telling them how to display the screen. That's where that's coming from. Because all the videos look exactly like him, or like his demonstrations. So I'm pretty sure he advises people not to go in and use that screen in a fully lit environment. Let's see. That's us right there. Here he is right there. So this is a customer who didn't test your product out the way you wanted them to. Because like I said, all the demonstrations we've seen on your website with your customers' displays all look exactly like your demonstrations. They're all sitting in the dark, every last one of them. And the people are sitting right up on top of the screen. They're not showing the environment, they're not showing nothing, they're doing the exact same thing. What somebody did was they took your product and they stuck it in a fully lit environment. That's what they did. They don't like you. You did something. That's your screen? Wow. We knew your screen doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. Yeah, it's nice to see. It is nice to see people exposing you. What did you write in the comment section? You said no one cares. People who sit there and spend their hard-earned money to get something that you lie about on video all the time. That you claim that they're going to get this amazing image when you're using this high-end projector to try to boost your ability to do that. And on top of that, dark environments. Someone stuck you in a fully lit environment. And your product reacts exactly like that. Exactly like that. So, I'm going to ask you a question. Those videos that went missing off your account that you don't want people to see at the end of the day, the reason why you don't have them posted to your site, Crow, because you don't want your customers doing comparisons. That's what you don't want. The people you displayed on your page are the victims that you have scammed. That's what they are. Because I guarantee you didn't show any of them, these demonstrations at all. I'm pretty sure you didn't show them the demonstrations on the Network Gray or any of that at all. That's why you got rid of the videos. And if you sit there and tell me that this guy is a complete liar, and no, he's telling the truth 100%. Because we tested your product and it does the exact same thing. And even more proof on top of that is your proof against your own self. You removed videos off your account matching as shelf paint. Let's continue on. This is how badly his screens wash out. I told you they don't work. But this guy went ham on them. I've got to slow that one down. We've got to slow that one down. We're going to post a link below. There's another fellow who basically, he had about something like, I forgot how many hits on it, but we exposed this video up to 2,000, 3,000 hits. This is going all over Instagram, every place. This is going everywhere. It is. And it just shows, I'm glad he flashed your screen. Because if you didn't flash your screen, that would have showed at the end of the day he was just trolling. But yeah, you tick off people. Like the fellow who basically posted your address. That's how we got his address, because somebody posted his address. We were ticked off over his product. They don't work. You lie too much. And if you sit there anytime you want to sit there and say out of your mouth, oh, that's not true, buddy, again, we got you removing your own videos. After you talked all this trash on camera about how your products are supposed to be this, that, and the other, and removed the very same videos you were talking trash about how your stuff works. There you go. The other fellow we're going to show you is a fellow that busted Crow. Crow did a dishonest video demonstration against the company. We've had the company down here. We did their stuff over here. We're not going to call them a scam because they're not. It's a light gray screen. It does work. It just doesn't pull up next to our technology, but it does work physically at the end of the day. Where Crow went in and made the video look bad. He made the screen look really bad to make his product good, and someone exposed him on that one too. That's the one we posted everywhere. But this one right here, I'm going to slow this one down. Almost speedy playback. Let's bring it back to 25. I want to slow this down. We got to pull back because we got the zoom on. Get a good shot of this one. So that's what happens when you can't back your products up. This is what happens when you lie on camera. This is why when you do demonstrations with high-powered projectors, everybody's not going to have the same results. That's the problem you're going to have. My demonstrations, why my customers are displaying outside and inside and doing the same thing we're doing, because all our projectors over here, anybody can afford them. We don't need high-end projectors to make our products so good. You do that nonsense. And then judging by the frog tape around the screen, he just painted that screen in. And that's what he got when he turned the lights on. That's why your customer demonstrations look like yours, because you got them in the dark. They can't put that screen in a fully lit environment. How do you challenge us? We're ambient light projection technology. Keep it up. I'm going to start taking your customers from you. Now, if you want to disclaim this video, how about you take that network gray, paint it down the side of your screen, do a demonstration, fully lit environment, and stick it directly to your website. Then you take those demonstrations that you basically deleted off your account, marked private, whatever you did, and you send that to every single customer showing, hey, look, I want you to check this out. Can't do it, can you? Yeah, because you steal from people. You're a scammer. Now, see, that's the reason why we have batch numbers under our products. All our products are tested before we ship them out, so the customer knows exactly what they're getting. So we test our products. This is why we have more test demonstrations. Now, the Taco, our new Supreme Gold Screen Paint that's coming out, we're going to put every demonstration under a test under Taco, which means you're going to have to match that screen's test demonstrations, every single one of them. If you can't and you happen to trip and fall behind, well, guess what? Your product still isn't worth it. If you can't beat my cat's paint. Starting formula should be here in another day. We start the test demonstrations, all demonstrations in maxed out rooms with meters only on display, which means in order for you to compete with that demonstration next to Toggler's Paint, you're going to have to be in an area where meters don't read, which means you're going to have a ton of light in there to do it. Well, like I said, you want to make a crack about the paint, right? Well, let's see if you can match the demonstrations, which you can't, we know that. But you're still going to be marked on it. We're going to mark your name on every title. All right, so right here, as you can see, Crow is getting outed. How come you don't do batch numbers? You should do batch numbers. You really should do. Well, I forgot you can't do batch numbers because then your batch numbers can't match ours because we do all batch numbers in fully lit environments. And if your screen washed out that bad, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. We need to keep that video. Where's that at? Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna shoot that folder.
Hey, look at this cable bill. Well, what if I told you that you could get home internet from Verizon?
Actually, before we do this, let's go over to, let's see. I want to go over to the whatchamacallit here. We have to post that to a couple of forum sites today. Man, and that's your paint, buddy. You did that over here a dozen times. Your product look like that. You get on camera and you lie to people. That's why, like I said, everybody showed the video about your customer. Like, why is all the videos customers look exactly the same? Why are they all sitting in the dark? Yeah, because they don't have any other option. They can't use that in a fully lit environment. The screen will wash out. That thing came up horrible. Let me see. But then he goes in there with that dark environment, with that calibrated projector saying this is the image you're getting. You're not getting that image. That's why none of the customers match his demonstrations. Let me see. Let's go over here. We got to get it from here. Let me see. Oh, no, we're on it right now. Huh? Let's come out of the folder. Need this. We got a copy of this one right here. This is our demonstration of your black paint that you haven't done this demonstration yet. We're still waiting for you to do this demonstration. This is Crow's black and white paint. Pretty much probably did that demonstration too. There you go. This is the fellow who outed Crow because Crow has a habit of taking people's products and messing with them or doing something dirty to them to make his product look good. There you go. Oh, we got it in slow motion. Hold on.
Yeah, Rob here from Precise 360 showing you. So, yeah, Rob here from Precise 360 showing you the Loxini screen material and how Jamie, aka Crow1176, did an actual wrong take on the Loxini screen versus paint. What he did was dishonest, lying, deceitful, just the kind of crow he is. Eats his own crow. So, you know, it's sad that somebody has to stoop to that level and make his paint look better than the actual screen, which actually has brighter white levels than a white screen. So go tell me that. This is the Luxini screen material right on my screen. Do you actually see wrinkles? Do you see wrinkles?
Now, one thing the screen doesn't do, because we tested it ourselves, can't pull contrast, doesn't pull color black or next technology. Does it pull high white level? Yeah, the white level is extremely good on it, but is it higher than a white screen? No, nothing's going to be higher than a white screen. Just like when it comes to a black screen, nothing's going to produce a black level higher than a black screen. No, because that level right there on the Apple TV, whatever app he has there, it should be, the menu should be jet black, but it's coming gray. But it does pull an amazing white level. I can say that. Now, we tested it over here. We didn't come off saying it was a scam or this, that, and the other, don't buy it. No, we don't do that kind of stuff. We just say, look, it doesn't match our technology. That's the end of it. We move on. Jamie, on the other hand, went out and said a lot of nasty things about the product, and someone didn't like it, and they outed him on it.
Nope. She's making it look bad for his paint, and it's sad that he keeps doing this. And this is the material.
Yeah, we ordered it. That's the material right there.
See the two differences? One's dark gray, one's light gray. If you use the back of it, which is the light gray right here, it will create the white screen or a light gray screen. This will look grayer. But if you use this side right here, the dark gray, it's brighter white levels than a white screen. So go figure.
So when we had the screen down here, we had it set up. We had it in this room. We first tested. We tested 3 different screens in the house. We had it in here. We had to test it. We were using the ultra short throw projector. Someone came to the room and said, nope, can't use ultra short throws with that. It requires long throw only, because there was really no specifications on the product. So we're thinking ultra short throw, we can run it off of it. Usually screens that light usually did well with ultra short throws. Well, like I said, in their opinion, not in ours. So someone came to the room and said, nope, can't use that. You got to have a long throw. So we went in the room, went downstairs, pulled out a Chrissy 1080p, did it on a long throw projector. But then as I'm showing the screen, both sides look the same. And I'm like, why is it freaking hot spotty? And the guy was like, oh, you got the screen backwards. I was like, okay, thank you. So we turned the screen around and we made sure we had plenty of light in the environment. Of course we beat the screen. We have a black screen. Our screen's going to pull a higher contrast level, better color. That's what it's designed to do. But I'm not going to come on and say it doesn't work. The screen does work. It doesn't work on our level. That's where it comes from. But it does work. But Wade Crow made it look, he made it look pretty bad. And that was a shame, because this is a small company. They do pretty good. They make good sales. We bought from them before. Shipping time was fantastic. Customer service was amazing. And then this joker comes on and does this dirty stuff. So I told you that Crow's been doing this for a long time, taking people's products and making them look bad. That's why we have batch numbers requirement. This is why we have this. Now we've been requesting receipts, and he can't produce this because he doesn't have any receipts. And this is what he does. He goes and he tries to make people's products look bad to make himself look good.
Let me know how he did that. Done many tests with this, many projectors, many different areas. I showed my wife the video and she was laughing, and it's funny what Crow does, you know, to make himself look better. But this is the actual material. Like I said, this is the back part. That's the front part, which they have folded in. So, see how the darker, lighter. That's what happens. So he used the back side, which will create the white levels to look a little bit darker. But this dark side, right here, will have brighter whites than a white screen. I'll be doing more videos upcoming soon this week.
This is why you don't trust them. We don't trust them near the elite screens, ultra short throw screens, because those screens right there have specific instructions on those screens. And if you basically don't have them pointed on the arrows up, so the arrows will point up, saying top and bottom, those screens will come up dark. So if I ever see you do a demonstration on a ceiling light or ejection by elite screens, and we see those screens coming in dark because we tested them ourselves, we know you're doing something dirty. Because if those screens are not sitting where the arrows are pointed, they come up dark. That's how we'll know. I think we're going to get a couple of them here to do tutorials to show people what to watch out for. And people need to do more tutorials on exposing you. We expose you constantly all the time. And if he gets up there and starts running his mouth about, oh, this is not true, yeah, then you explain to me what happened to the 3 videos that went missing off your account that we can't seem to find. Matching house paint at the end of the day. So the reason why we don't have that issue, if anyone sits up there and says, well, hey, look, you know, I got the product over here, it doesn't work. We got a batch number attached. So you explain to me, my lawyer's going to judge at the end of the day, how a 5-gallon container that's being mixed downstairs on camera, being displayed in a maxed out environment, fully lit environment with different multiple projectors is pulling up an image, and out of 5 gallons, your one is the only one that came up with an issue. That is virtually impossible. But these two don't live in the same universe. So, they don't live, not these, but I'm talking about Crow and the other one doesn't live in the same universe. So again, batch number alone backs our technology. And again, we're still waiting for our receipts. I'm requesting again for my receipts for the 39 Black Widow. We would like to see containers, batch numbers, the box, all that stuff. And if you can pull up the receipts, that would also be nice too, because I can yank receipts basically from next year or whatever we want. Now let's check out this right here real quick. I want to go back to this part right here. We got this, I think I got this guy already copied. Let me put him into my folder. I told you he does very dirty stuff. I told you. Crow lies a lot in his demonstrations. But the best one we have of all, Crow, the best that we have you yourself snitching on yourself. What did you just say in the last video? You said nobody cares? That's what you said? A lot of people care, because at the end of the day, $80 is $80. $75 is $75. At the end of the day, people want to make sure they get what they paid for. That's what it comes down to. And if you're going out there deleting your videos that are supposed to be backing your product, if you're refusing to put these videos on your website so your customers can make a sizable decision on which one they want, then you have acknowledged yourself that your product is house paint. Now you can go on and make all your demonstrations on our supposed to be our black product without receipts, without labels, without containers that you don't have. So again, this guy automatically tells at the end of the day what kind of person you are. You do dirty stuff like that. It's a very deceitful person. And that's why you see him coming into the room. That's why we leave the room open. We leave it open because we want people to see how he carries himself. And Crow has multiple accounts. He always comes in like, it's not the person. Buddy, I'm IT Tech. I can ping your account. I can tell exactly where your IP is popping up at. Don't play games, okay? Don't be stupid. So at the end of the day, man, we know it's you. We always know it's you. You exposed yourself yesterday in the middle of us. We were talking and going to your website, and you're posting pictures of me looking like a cat. I don't care about that. I'm a grown man. That's something kids do at the end of the day. If a kid does, I just laugh and go about my business. It's a child. Why would I pay any mind? But the fact you were coming back into the room and saying the meow and laugh out loud, you expose yourself. You self-snitch on yourself all the time. We know it's you. But the reason why you were so frustrated and angry because we went to your website looking for those videos that should be posted, and they're not there. So you steal and you lie and you cheat your customers. Now, do I need to make phone calls for the beta testers? Because beta testers are itching to do that demonstration so bad. They want to buy your products and they want to put you against Network Gray 773. They want to do those demonstrations. I got several requests for them asking to do this. Okay. But till then, Crow has more problems. And the more problems is free screen paint versus paid screen paint. We have a website under the digital one. It's a free screen paint mix. You can go there and you can make screen paints if you want. We also too have the 3 screen paints we're going to make involving Network Gray 773, which will be posted today. Now, it's up to him to go in and make these screen paint products and make them all live on camera to show that he can basically overpower the screen paints and that there is a difference. If he doesn't do the demonstration, then why are you paying for it? So if you say, well, I'm paying for it because his products do such and such and so, then how come he's not making it? And if he's not making it doing the demonstrations, then why are you buying it? There you go. Let's go over, and I want to get this one in the folder because we need to post this to, should we put this on the blacklist? I might, yeah, I'm gonna put this on the blacklist. Here we go. And we'll post all these at the bottom so you can check them out for yourself. Because you heckling enough can't go out there and say your product doesn't match Network Gray. Again, missing videos, went bye-bye. Let me see. That's good. And you can find your own videos. Let's see. Right there. There you go, locking file. This is why you have different addresses. We've actually tracked down like 4 different addresses under you. Do you know that? This is you right here. This is us exposing.
Canceling orders, that tells us right there, do you have some?
This
Pretty
is
much
me
what it is.
exposing your products on a video that went poof, disappeared out of nowhere. We gave them this challenge on making this product over and over again. Where's the demonstration? Where's the video? Can you post this to your site right now? No, you can't. All your demonstrations sit in the dark. Every last one of them. This is what you try to sell to your customers, that this is how your product looks. See that picture, that painting right there? That is the same painting that pops up in the demonstration of the black and white house paint, right there. Now in this demonstration, this is the worst thing I've seen. Here, all the LED lights here, see how it's dark in the corners? But he keeps pointing in this direction because this is where the LED lights are. This is what he considers to be a well-lit environment. Windows are blocked. That's a window right there. How come we don't have that window open? You got objects blocking that window right there. This is where we break you down. Now watch when you move the camera over. You see how dark your environment is here? Let me get that away. You see how dark your environment is here? All this is the lights coming off your screen. That's why your ceiling has that light reflection off of it. See, when a room is too dark, especially if you're using a gray screen will reflect light off the walls and ceilings. So we see that light reflecting off the top of the ceiling. If your room is really, really well lit, that light would cancel out automatically. You wouldn't be able to see it. You see how dark that corner is right over there? See how the light is bouncing off like that off the side of your screen? How it's hitting the wall? How it's illuminating that area? Because it's so dark over there, the LED lights can literally pick up, including the LED lights behind the back of the bookcase. So that area is dark. Now, see how he's pointing to the door? That light's not making any contact whatsoever with your screen. If it was, like I said, that area would be well illuminated. You would be able to see all that light, and the LED lights wouldn't really be able to push off or bounce off the ceiling because they would be canceled out by the outside light that's coming through your door. As you look down the side of your bookcase, it goes from light to dark to dark to dark. That's not making any contact. And then you have this door open, which is blocking any light that's coming from that window to make contact directly with the screen. You're not smart, man, at all, period. Crow, let me explain something to you. I'm a very nice person. You can consider me not to be a nice person. You see this video? There are so many things wrong with this video right now that I'm not even going to point out. I see this stuff going on in your place of where you live at every single day and never say anything about it because I'm not that type of person. When I go to watch a demonstration, I couldn't care less about the environment that the person's sitting in. My goal when I go in there is to check out the screen, the environment, the projector, and that is it. Fire marshal would not approve. Putting that out there. So I see this. That is. I'm not gonna leave that alone. That's between you and whatever. But I don't go in there and watch all this. No. I'm mainly looking at this and this. And again, you have a bookcase literally right in front of your screen with statues blocking any light that's pushing through. That's why if you notice when you look at the sofa has just about a light near the top of the edge, but as it passes over, it becomes dark because it's not going any farther than that. Your windows drop about right there. See, it's right here. That's where your windows drop at. So your light's coming from here, here, and a little bit from here. You actually have a shade right here. We can see it in your demonstration. See me get up close? See, you gotta stop doing these fake demonstrations. Right there, your shades are down. So the only two shades you have up is here and here. And we're not going to get into this right here because this is between you and whoever. So that light's not making contact with the screen at all. See? If it's making contact, all that would be well lit, including the ceiling. That light wouldn't be to reflect off the ceiling from your screen because the light would have canceled it out. This is why you do these fake demonstrations. Well, like I said, I could have went ham on you. I could have went ham on you for what I saw in that environment. But again, I'm not in there for that. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm in there to take a look at how you are showing off your screen. Now, you see this demonstration right here? This is how we do our demonstrations. My screen's bigger than yours, 127 inches, 1610. My projector sits back 19 feet. My environments are far well lit than yours. And that's why your customers are upset because they're trying to do these demonstrations like this in fully lit environments and your product's not picking up because you're doing demonstrations in the dark. No, your products don't work. So with that being said, you need to go out and you need to post those demonstrations that are missing to your account. And that church you stole from, and you did steal from the church, you need to show them those demonstrations. Look at this demonstration right here, in the dark. Remember this demonstration we show you all the time with the woman with the black makeup? This is why. We bounced this demonstration out, everything. As a matter of fact, I think today, yeah, you got a 250 challenge to do today. Look how dark the environment is. So why are you in an environment that dark with an ultra short throw P2 projector? Remember we had the promo, we tried to find anybody with demonstrations that could please match the promo. We couldn't find anybody because this is what we run into every single time. My ultra short throw downstairs is $60 and my screen's 150 inches, 140, 150 right now, about 140 right now we're using. 140, 150, and we're in a fully lit environment with that thing. And you're in this with $3,300? There we go. He hates it when we do this demonstration because it mocks him. Yeah, we're mocking you with this demonstration because every time we pull this up outside, inside, off a ceiling, off a floor, in a fully lit environment, yeah, we're just showing you at the end of the day that your product doesn't work. In the dark. And you're not pulling up black, you're actually pulling up shades of gray. See how close he's sitting up on top of the screen? All the customer demonstrations we ran into were doing the exact same thing. You have to be that close to a screen to see the difference. That is a huge, massive red flag. Where's this one right here? Stored wire. I'm trying to get a Firehawk G4. I ran into that problem a couple of times. And this is a highlight of all highlights. Somewhere along the line, you burnt somebody. You burnt a few people. Crows burnt a few people. So what your customers were trying to do is they probably were trying to complete one of the challenges that we put out. So the challenge that we put out was fully lit environment demonstration, and you didn't even come up at all. That screen's picking up nothing. All right, let's play this through. We're done. I got a projector sitting out back right now. I'm 150 inch, and I got to get out there and do that. Let's play this interesting. It's crazy, but at least he's expressing his anger. Well, if you want to go back and you want to say, oh, they made that demonstration. No, we don't do stuff like that. And again, you know, I back my products up. I don't have to do something like that, Crow, to embarrass you. All I had to do was just buy your screen paint and watch you put my money back into my banking account. I got enough evidence on you to bury you for a lifetime. So, no, we don't have to do that. You can't make our free screen paint products that we give to your customers, and our customers are more than welcome to buy them. You think we're threatened by your products. Why would I be threatened from your products when I give away Gray screen paint products? We don't fear your stuff. You don't have anything. We tested your products against the network Gray 773, in which you've done the demonstrations yourself about a year later. Man, it took forever to get that one done, did he not? Oh wait, that's us right there. Isn't that us right there? Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, people. Boom. Yeah, we're getting hit up right now. We just showed us some stuff today. All right, this is my Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, my Gray Screen Paint products contracted, 10-year contract locked in. Even though the contract basically actually was kind of interesting, because good thing the turn of events when people say, oh, but you lost. Yeah, we got rid of the contract, but guess what? Converted into black technology, and look where we're at right now. Dominating screens that can't touch our technology. There you go. Yeah, one door locks, another one opens. Taught me some business experience too along the way too, on how to deal with contracts when we're working overseas. So this is ours. You can always go to the page and check that out if you want to. It's right there. This right here is the Digital Crystal Screen Paint. Yeah, this is our site right here. We built the second website for our screen paint mixes, our gray mixes. Now we call our stuff formulas. These are called mixes. These are screen paints we're making 9 years ago. Jamie, if you want to, anytime you want, you can go right to this site right here. I will put the link at the bottom. You can click on that right there, and there is all the ingredients for all the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint we made 9 years back that had contracts attached to it, unlike your stuff has nothing. The ingredients are free. So today we're going to be uploading the Cinemax Network Gray series, which we have 3 of those we're going to put up here for you to make for free. Now those are going to be a lot more easier because, again, like I said, it only involves basically just shelf paint, and one is called the Easy Mix. It's just 1 scoop of black that will give you the contrast levels to be able to blend the screen even better. And the other one basically is the half and half, and we got another one we're going to put up there for fun for you. It's a very light mix. So we got some other ones for there. So we have these right here. You want to make those, and he can make them himself. And if he feels that all these are lies and they don't work, well, guess what? It's a free ingredients. You can make it yourself. It's right there. There's the ingredients right there. Shows you where to make it, where to buy it, where to go to Home Depot and Lowe's to buy everything at. The whole 9 yards. Everything is right there. You can make it yourself. All of them. Make every last one of them. Put them on camera. Do it live. And show that this product right here, your product is better. If you can't do this demonstration, then your customers have no point to buy your stuff. Now, for us to put this ingredients up here, does this threaten our product? No, we could beat this stuff all day long. This is why we gave it away for free, because to us, it's not worth our time. We gave it away for free. You can have it. That tells you a lot on how we think about your products. If you can't make this stuff live on camera, all of it, then it shows that you can't back your products, and your customers will make this for free. So on the other hand, it just shows that we don't really take this stuff seriously because we've been there, we've done it, we moved on, we got new stuff, and we can give away it for free without batting an eye, without losing a cent from my piggy bank. Because my customers, when they see our technology, they know the real deal when they see it. We give away free gray screen paints because, again, they're no threat to us. And this technology is extremely good because it has the credibility and backing behind it. All right, so we have free ingredients there. We're going to put some new ones on there right there. Also, too, for those who want to see any old videos from back in the day, we got them right here, too, also. That's our original old logo from back in the day. Jamie, we have you right here, which we're going to be swapping out for updating these videos to the new Network Gray 773 next year. The one video went missing. And down here, these are some demonstration promos if you want to hit these. And here, you can get, what are you doing back there, Joker? Over here, you can get look at the ingredients. We have 2 here before you actually go to the marketplace to check it out. These are our beta testers. These are test demonstrations that we're doing on the products 9 years ago. All that stuff is right there. This explains the company why we got started. And you click right there, and that will bring you directly to the Facebook page where we had the contract overseas in Europe. There we go. Let's go pop over to the blacklist. In case you start running your mouth about the customer who basically put you on blast, this is you. We didn't have to make this up. This is all Jamie. All this is Jamie. Not that. These are knuckle face projectors. This would be you. The black and white paint challenge, which you never did a demonstration as we asked you to do. I'm just going to go through it real fast. This is the Network Gray 773. We did the test first. As a matter of fact, you will hear me say on camera when I open it up and I say, oh, this is not good.
Dollar paint. And there's nothing. See, if I paint this on here, we're not looking for a match. We're looking. Man, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. Look at that right there. That's not good. I can tell from looking at that, that is not good at all. And that's with nothing in it. No black, no glitter, nothing. That is not a good sign. That is actually a perfect color right there. All right?
Now, mind you, Jamie, when you start running your mouth about having experience, again, I was on YouTube long before you. I was selling products long before you. I was contracted where you never were to begin with. I had beta testers the whole 9 yards on my gray screen paint mixes way before you ever existed on YouTube. If you look at my video count, I exceed you by so many thousand. It's not even funny on how many test demonstrations I've done on every single level. So you are a noob in my world when it comes to gray screen paint products. I own that section because, again, we have the technology to show you way back time stamped on when we were developing all this stuff that you guys are finally trying to catch up to. And when I sit there on camera and I pop a lid on a container of paint and go, ooh, shoot, this is not good, That tone on the 773 is dangerous because it is absolutely perfect, which means it can blend into multiple different forms of screen paints. That's what makes it dangerous. And on top of that, it's a shelf paint.
Hey, he's going to have to outperform this on between night and day. It's not going to go well at all.
Mind you, this is a year later after he did the video when I made that statement.
Scare me if I was making gray screen paint.
Now you hear me say that it would scare me if I was making gray screen paint. Yeah. Now to go through doing this demonstration, to have you now go on and do this demonstration a year later of your product matching Network Gray 773. Right there. Yeah, isn't that you? That's the video went missing. Just to do all that and talk about the paint, talk about this and this, that, and the other, and it not matching, and blah, 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 blah. Here's your slideshow of your screenshot right there showing your product matching with no problem whatsoever. Talked all that nonsense on camera just to come in and get rid of the video. Got busted here, got busted here, got busted here, got busted here. We already know the difference between Solid Weight 5 and its fake emails don't even pop up. Let's see, Frankenstein scam, ambient light rejection scam. Oh, video deleted off count right here. There we go.
How we have a video over here showing you on camera.
He hates that. Can't make it up, but it is what it is. Can't make it up.
But yet over here on your channel, it doesn't exist. Where is it? This is the only thing that's coming up, and it's still not doing you any good. It's still not helping you out because in this video, the video unavailable. Oh, we can't make it up. We can't make it up. We can't make it up. Busted. You're a scammer. You're nothing more than a scammer, and yet.
So you think about that, Jamie. You have videos that are missing. You have customers that are complaining about screens that don't look right. You got a customer basically claiming you're doing deceitful acts, which we know you do. We're still waiting for a receipt for items which you haven't received yet. And then you come on here and you put on this big, huge show and dance in front of all your YouTubers, and you tell people that the product doesn't even match just to go in to hide your videos in private, which we can't find. And then again, here's your parade of canceled orders. When you claim that you can back your products up, you can't back them up. Oh, that's a fake Instagram account he makes. He's a very jealous dude. He can't help it. There's all your canceled orders, claims you've lost. Not all of them. We didn't get all of them on there, but we got most of them. We printed out. There you go right there. You can't back your products. So I think I'm going to contact the beta testers. I think we need to see more people test your product out. Now, again, you can go in and say, well, this, that, and the other. Again, you don't have receipts or nothing backing that you ever owned our stuff, and you never made a purchase from my website, which we're still waiting for. We even tried to give him free paint, and he couldn't even do that one right because he was afraid to put his address in. Oh, my goodness. Can't make it up. Unbelievable. Well, we're expecting to see those deleted videos of what missing posted to his account, which we're never going to see that. We already know that from the door. And again, all your customers that you have sitting on your page right now, when you're showing up your demonstrations, you're just showing up the people that you stole from. Because you can't put those demonstrations on there for them to see, and they are missing, then yeah, it clearly shows what it is. And it's interesting how you sat there and you said in the room, oh, but nobody cares. Yeah, no one cares. That in the back of your mind, you feel that no one cares because you can continue to steal from people, take from them, and lie. Now, if you feel that in any way, I do this in every demonstration, that I have wronged you in any way whatsoever by showing people that are very displeased by your product, you need to back it up. Like when you go on my website, you will see my product versus black paint. You will see test demonstrations that you can't even begin to even do. As a matter of fact, you got a 250 challenge today. Yeah, it's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. That's Thursday? Yeah, it's going to be Thursday or Wednesday, whatever. But you're doing the challenge today. Anyway, unless it rains over here. But other than that, you're going to do the challenge. I hope you got your screen set up. But anyway, you lie too much, man. And you get busted and you get caught. Like I said, we can't make it up. You want to keep comparing your stuff to my stuff. You want to say you got the same thing that I have, and yet you don't. We all know that. If you got the same thing that I have, then you should have a 250 out back. So, do you have the same product I have? If you don't have that 250 set up, then no, you don't. I got another challenge for you. 180 inch to the screen, 160 to the floor, and 127 in my lounge. That's where your screen would be at. It should be at 127. 150 inch outside, and I'm going to challenge you to the 180 inch, which we're going to be building next week in the basement. I'm going to put a bigger screen down there. It's nice out today. Taco. I'm going to watch some TV outside. We got the whackers coming. I just ordered them. Oh, it's nice and cool outside. Go outside, man. It's nice and cool. Now, he'll chalk it up and say, oh, he's doing a... No, it's nobody. That's nothing to do with revenge. I told you that from the door. If I wanted to embarrass you, I'd start buying your stuff right now. And people can watch, as they always do, if you're putting the money back on the account. But it's going to be pretty bad. Can you imagine me hitting your account every single day and transferring the money back, having the money transfer my account? And when you make statements like, oh, you can't afford my product. I bought $1,600 worth of paint from you. Like 18 to 19 orders from you. And you put every last dime back into my account. So this time when I place the orders, try to hold on to the money. Okay? Now, if I wanted to embarrass you, that's what I would do. But Crow, I don't have the time. I'm a very busy person, but I do have the time to come out and out you every once in a while for being who you are. We didn't even go looking for that video at all, period. I went looking for the other fellow who called him a deceitful liar. That's what I went looking for. But this other video popped up and I'm like, shoot. And when I saw the screen, it does look familiar because, again, your screen paint washes out. That's why I said from now on, because you deleted the Network Gray 773 videos, from now on, we consider your paint to be Network Gray 773. So anytime you see me take that little sheet out and put it against the screen and it washes out, that is you.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do, I got our customer's 150-inch screen, and I got my 150-inch screen. This is the screen we tacked flat to the surface to get ready for the acoustic service. We're going to put over top this. So what we're going to do is when we do any acoustic screens, they're going to have a number actually stitched in to the side of that screen. That's going to be your batch number video. So your batch number is going to show your video of your screen being displayed. What's this over here? Oh. This would be pretty nice if we get everything like this all day. Customer screen, which we'll be doing later on. Time for me to be up, because it's time for me to be up. Now, I think we've given you enough stuff to do. So, as you are trying to figure out how to get this 250-inch screen to pull up from God knows where, because you're going to have to do it. And you have to do the demonstrations against the Digital One crystal screen paints, all 7 of those, including the 4 more we're going to be added on for the half and half Cinemax. LG Beta Fish. You get a lot of work cut out for you. I'm going to be doing demonstrations off my 250-inch screen, which you will not have in your back door, wherever you won't have one, because you can't build one. You don't know how to do it. I don't know. I can't say. You can't back your products, man. That's all to it. Your product on a 250-inch screen 25 feet away, and you have to pull up a contrast level next to a black paint, that is not going to work at all, period. Now, the reason why we chose black paint, because like I said, when we do demonstrations on black versus black, yeah, black paint and fabric and all that stuff can pull a black contrast level. It's black. The issue that the black screen is going to have is it can't accept white light. And if it can't accept white light, that means it can't see bright, beautiful colors because the images come out too dark. So it really doesn't make a difference what you use when you do that demonstration. On the other hand, we'll be outside with gray screen, silver screen, and the usual stuff we do every day. So it's the same thing. We've done it so many times, it's not even funny. So that's nothing for us. For you, on the other hand, it's different. LG Beta Fish. I'm going to check out that game called Giant. Everything was really freaking good. I never get around to playing my stuff. Always working on something else. We need to have 2. Oh, I forgot. We got customer screens to paint in today. no. Second fire 6 outside on the projector. Alright, no problem. No worries.
Fred Smith here told us the B&H store will have changed his life. Fred, tell us your story.
I was a fitness instructor in Atlanta when I transferred to New York. March.
The demonstration you did on that ultra short throw projector, you're not supposed to be in the dark when you did it. It's supposed to be in a fully lit environment. Cages are in nature. See that? This is why we know your demonstrations are fake. That's a $60 projector sitting on my floor, ultra short throw right there, hooked up to my gaming PC, and my screen comes in at 150 to 140. Depends on what we size it up for. We're at 140 right now. Because on the PC it comes up a little smaller, but on the Fire Stick it comes up larger. But you see all the light we have in the environment here? When you did that demonstration, you did that demonstration in the dark on an overpriced projector, $60. And over here, we have 150 bucks. If I want to embarrass you, I can embarrass you very easy. As you can see, I'm not sitting right up on top of the screen. We don't do that over here. Customer needs to see the entire environment. Let's bring this one back here. Hit that one. And let's come over to this one. And let's bring this one over here. Pause that right there. Pause that one right there. Whee. Oh, and I got 2 screens to paint downstairs. Are we outside chilling? Chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. I got my flood out here. All right, so we know we're good over there. I'm ready to sit back here at my animals. Yeah. Now, I'm already making a comment saying, well, why so? Because I work. I got a demonstration to do out there today. I have the 250-inch screen demonstration to do. I got 2 wallpaper screens downstairs to paint for a customer. I have a 150-inch screen sitting on my table over there. I got another 150-inch screen that I had to coat to the screen for outside, get that ready for demonstrations. And I got an order, which I'm working out with a company right now, for around 60 gallons. So, yep, I'm busy. And I still have time to come out here and expose your dumb nonsense. As I'm talking to you, and you may be watching this demonstration, I don't know, but you can watch my screen being displayed here and here at over 19 feet back on the demonstration you did on a $3,300 projector sitting in the dark. Should I bounce it off my ceiling? That would be really embarrassing. But you know what? Another time. No, let's do it now! You know me, once I say something, I gotta do it. Oh, this will look good for our contrast demonstration. Hey, Fuzzwaz, what you doing, Fuzzwaz? Fighting the doing battle? Are you doing battle? This is gonna be pretty embarrassing. I would advise you naysayers leave the room. This is for people to watch later on. This is going to be embarrassing. Well, we should sync all screens together. Let me see. We put the remote control for this one. We got multiple remote controls in here. Boom, got this thing remote control locked in. I want the YouTube. YouTube, yeah. AK desired nature. Hey, Taco, not over there, man. I got switches and cords over. Come on. You're doing too much. Thank you. Doing too much. I'm knocking out my cords. Let me see. Where are you? That's you? Nope. I'm going to stand back here. I want to get a full shot of this thing. There we go. We're right there. Back up enough for this one. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's why I said never challenge my technology. Never, ever challenge my technology. Let me go over and hit this one. And we're going to hit this one. And we're going to hit this one. So this is what I tell people. This is how you do your demonstrations in a fully lit environment. Now, we saw that demonstration on that $3,300 projector in a dark environment, super dark environment, as I told you before, because the screen's going to wash out. Definitely going to wash out. These are demonstrations you can't do. When you do demonstrations for customers that are buying screen paint, you want to make sure that you're not sitting right up on top of the screen when you're doing the demonstrations, because that would be nice. The customer just see the entire environment and how the screen's going to react. So we're hitting a screen off my 140 inch, well, actually 150 inch actually, $60 ultra short throw. Next room we're on our $150 NEC SVGA projector, and over top we're using our NEC short throw projector. On all screens at the same time. So this is what you're supposed to be seeing in your demonstrations, not those dark demonstrations. And that's the reason why, like I said, these customers, thank you so much for exposing this individual for who he is at the end of the day. And we're going to get more because, as I said before, I'm going to get the beta testers to do some demonstrations also. And again, we don't have to be in the dark to show you 100% contrast level. We can do that easily on a projector that has a 2000 to 1 with no problem. But we can have the lights off if we want. All right, well, with that being said, I wasn't looking for that video, but just happened to bump right into it. And man, somebody was very ticked off. Like I said, products don't work, and they do wash out quite a bit. A lot. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Have to go. Thank you all, and God bless. Be careful. Look before you leap. And the last 3 video demonstrations, we didn't post anything because we're going to put something in there. And we put ingredients, how to make the screen paint. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless. Not this paint. The other paint.